Welcome back to Fitness Friday with Johnny Tiger. We are looking at a low camera angle, so I hope that you guys can still see me okay. But most of today, you'll be paying attention to my legs, so that's why we have the uh, angle that's very low. Today's date is February 17th, 2023. Now, one thing that a lot of us, myself included, neglect to do, or quite often neglect to do, is stretch. And this is such a strange phenomenon because as a martial art guy, I know how important stretching is, but I just don't like doing it. And it's so boring and all that stuff. So I totally understand if you are one of those that have neglected your stretching for all this time. But the fact remains, stretching is one of the very important things you can do to maintain your body. And a lot of people, when they stretch, they focus so much on the arm, the shoulder, and hip, and all that, and that's all good. But we often tend to neglect our calves and our ankles. Now, in case if you don't know that, there is a muscle that runs that in your calf that runs through your knee and your ankle. What does this mean? This means that if your calf get tight, it will potentially affect your ankle and your knee and messing up your posture, and then your back hurts, your hip hurts, and the whole thing. So it's very important to maintain our calves. So this is why today I'm going to take us away from lifting weights and doing push-ups and all that stuff. I'm going to show you guys some nice basic way to stretch your calf. So maybe next time before you start working out, you can run yourself through some of these stretches to get the calf ready for your hard workout. First, this one almost everybody's done it before, but it's always good to start with a refresher course. Get yourself to a wall and face the wall. I'm going to use Bruce here, just so you guys can actually see me. I think if I go over to the wall, you guys might not be able to see my leg. So, put your hand and forearm on the wall. You can use door frame for this if you wish. A beautiful, intelligent girlfriend love to use door frame for this. Get yourself in a lunge position, so have your left foot forward and right foot back, but keep both heels to the underground. Okay, do not go up on your tiptoe. Bend your forward leg slightly and start to push your hip towards the wall, like you want to put your hip onto the wall. Focus on keeping your heel, especially the back heel, on the ground. Okay, keep your hands on the wall, push your hip towards the wall, bend the forward leg, and keep your back heel on the ground. You want to do this for roughly 30 seconds, and then slowly come out of this stance and then switch leg. Right foot, go forward, left foot, go back. Okay? Bend your right knee, push your hip forward, keep your heel on the ground, and stay in this stance for about 30 seconds. Now, before we move on to something else, stay in that same stance but switch. Now we're going to have left foot forward, right foot back, just like in the beginning. This time, rather than bending the front leg and pushing your hip forward, keep your left uh, keep your left leg. I can sort of went blank there. Keep your left leg straight and keep both heels firmly on the ground. Keep your left leg straight and slowly bend your right leg as if you want to drop your right hip to the ground. Okay, a lot depending on your flexibility, some people can't go very deep. That's okay. Go as deep as you're comfortable. You should feel a nice stretch in your Achilles tendon, and you want to hold that for 30 seconds, like before. It's almost like doing a one leg squat, okay? And then you just hold that squat. Now slowly come out of that. We're going to switch leg, left leg back, right leg forward. And then we're going to drop our weight onto our left heel and bend our left leg to sink our left hip towards the ground, keeping your right leg pretty weightless and pretty straight. Just like that. Next, still standing up in the relative position with your hand forearm on the wall, we are going to switch back again. So left foot forward, right foot back. This time, you are going to take your left foot off the ground or as much as you can. If your balance is really too much of an issue, then just try to take as much weight as you can off of your left foot. And then now I got my hand on the wall, or in my case, my hand I'm bruised. I'm standing on one leg, my right leg, and my left leg is in the air. I'm going to slowly raise up onto my tiptoe on my right foot and slowly down. Slowly up, slowly down. Slowly up, slowly down. Okay, you want to do about 10, 20 of these. This is good for strengthening your calf and stretching things out. Slowly up, slowly down. And then, after you're done with that leg, switch leg. So we're going to go onto our left foot. Right leg is up in the air. Or you can have your toe on the floor if you wish. Just don't put any weight on your right leg, okay? So with all our weight on the left leg, we're going to go up onto our left tiptoe, slowly down, slowly up, 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 slowly down, and rest. Now, some of you will have noticed while I'm doing uh, my calf lift just now, I'm changing this position. My right leg, I can have it back like this, or I can stretch it out to the side, or I can have it my knee up like a high knee. Okay, if you can, yeah, you can add that. It's good to while you're stretching your calves, it's good to stretch out your hip and your thigh in the other leg as well. Next, I'm going to show you guys what people call the towel stretch. This one is very simple. You don't really need a towel, but I mean, if you want to, it's fine. Since I don't have a towel in here, I'm going to use my vest. Okay, so we're going to sit with our back to the wall, our leg straight in front of us, like this. And then we're going to take a towel and then hook it over one of our foot near the top, near the toe. Okay, we're going to, and then we're going to hold the towel in both hands and then slowly pull the foot back toward us. Just keep your knees straight. The goal is to pull your toes back towards your body using the towel. Don't need to go crazy as long as you feel that stretch in your calf. It's fine. Like that. Again, you want to hold for about 30 seconds. Like I said, you don't need to go crazy. You don't have to break your toe, right? Just give that tension, feel that tension in your calf. And then we're going to switch leg, switch our towel to the other foot, and pull back toward our body like this. Feel that nice stretch along the back of your leg. That nice stretch along the back of your leg. Okay? Again, no need to go crazy. Whatever is comfortable for you, as long as you feel that stretch. So that is the towel stretch. When people talk about doing towel stretch for your calf, that's what they're talking about. Now I'm going to show you guys something similar using the resistance band. Anchoring your resistance band to a door or something secure, we're going to sit with our back toward the anchor and loop the resistance band over one foot. And we are going to straighten our leg and just point our toe. Point our toe by flexing, right? This is basically similar to the heel lift. It's just this case, you're sitting down and you're using resistance band to help you build up your calf. Okay, like this. I'm lifting my foot high so you guys hopefully can see what I'm doing. But if you do this normally, you want to keep your heel on the ground like this. Okay, okay. And then of course, after we are done with that foot, we're going to transfer this to the other foot. And then, now you want to keep this relatively high, close to your toe. So just have this at this part right behind your toe, right? And then we flex, push our push our toe, point our toe forward, 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 like this. Okay, like this. Like that. Okay? Now, one more exercise before we call it a day. This time, it's the same thing, but we're going to sit with our facing the anchor. And then, again, we loop the band over our foot. I'm going to do it in a really weird position so you guys can actually see my leg. Okay? But normally, you would do this sitting down with your legs in front of you. Okay, so loop the band over the top of your foot with your feet pointed toward the anchor. Your goal this time is to bring your toe toward your kneecap. Okay, flex, flex, flex. This is good for your uh, calf. But also, this is fantastic for warming up the front of your thigh, so all the muscles in your quad and all that stuff as well. Flex, flex, and then we switch leg. Let me roll over so you guys can actually see it. Flex, flex, flex. I know this is a really weird position I'm in, and you would never have to do this position uh, unless you're doing it for a camera, like try to make sure people can see you. But yeah, like I said, usually you would just sit up while you do this. Maintaining your body is not just about lifting weight. It's not just about running 10 miles. A lot of it is the little things you do in life, like proper hydration, proper sleep, make sure that you're in a good mood, and stretching. Thank you for checking out today's Fitness Friday. We'll be back again tomorrow for some Survival Saturday. For now, have a good night.